Hi, this is Brian with TCS, and this is our fourth video on the BACnet Manager in Ubiquity Cloud. And this one is going to be about creating a monitoring page. Now, if you just watched the creating a programming page, it's pretty darn similar to that. So we'll go ahead and get into it. It should be pretty quick. So you can see here that this is the programming page that we created in our last video. Very simple, probably more simple than you want it to be, but just as an example. So we're going to now click right over to the monitoring and trending tab here. Now, anytime that we have anything on the monitoring page, it's automatically trended in Ubiquity. We trend points once a minute, and we store them for years and years. So you've got a lot of access to a lot of data here. But you don't necessarily want to have all of this data. There's just so much here, and because we've mapped everything here into the active map, it all comes up on the monitoring page. And typically you won't do that, or you'll use a template when you're doing this kind of function. So you won't have to clean this up. But I'm going to go ahead and show you. So you just click the edit button here, and then you can just simply clean this up by just deleting all of these. And I'll probably fast forward through this real quick. Okay, and we've come to the end here, and there we go. So we've deleted those points. Now we're going to do like we did on the programming page. We're going to add a group, and let's go ahead and call this System and Set Points. And we'll go ahead and save that. And now we're going to add things like, for example, the active cooling set point. Let's see, the active heating set point. And we'll look at the room temperature as well. Space temperature right there. So we can compare that, and maybe we want to look at the set point adjust to see if anybody at the site has adjusted the controller with a different set point. So and here we go, user set point adjust right there. And then maybe we want to look at what the actual program set points are. So we're going to go ahead and look at the occupied. Remember, in the last video we renamed them occupied cooling set point and occupied heating set point. So we're just using the A schedule. And we're going to go ahead and we'll use that group, and then we'll maybe create another group here, and we'll call that digital inputs. Maybe you're using the DIs on this stat to monitor things like fan proofing or something like that, which of course you would go into the tagging and rename those from DI1 to fan proofing and DI2 to compressor proofing or something like that. But we didn't do that. We're not going to worry about that right now, but you know how to do that from watching the previous videos. So we'll just grab the 3 DIs on this controller and save those here, and then we'll move this down and put it right there. And again, you can set these groups up however you want, and you'll be seeing in the 6th video how to use templates, and that's really going to make this job a lot easier and a lot faster to do. But we wanted to show you how you can do these things from scratch. So we'll go ahead and save that, and now we've got a monitoring for everyone who's looking at the site. So if I go back here now, instead of having that big long list of monitored points, I'm going to just see what I wanted everyone to see here. So it's a lot less confusing. You can organize it however you want to organize it, and it's very customizable. So that's the basics of how to set up a monitoring page, very similar to the programming page. And in the next video, we're going to talk about how to create controller icons on the home page so that we can, for this thermostat that we've been working on, this kitchen stat, we can create an icon that looks something like that. So we'll see you on the next video. Thanks a lot.